Hello everybody, my name is Connor, and today I am reacting to the Umbrella Academy Season 2, Episode 5. Last episode was good. This season has been really good so far. I actually enjoyed this season more than last season, not gonna lie, because I feel like last season was really good for the first season. It was really good. It was good. It introduced everyone good. It had a good storyline. Everything went well. But this season, now that we know everybody, we can get so much more this season. We're getting more with the powers. We're getting more with everything, really. So it's really interesting. We're learning more about like each character, more backstory, more what they went through while they were alone at this time. Like Luther, for example, and all that, and Pogo back then, and all this stuff. So what is my hair doing? Also, if you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon down below and a Ko-fi. Ko-fi is basically where you can like donate for the channel, and I get like all. Ko-fi, one thing it does compared to other sites is it doesn't take a percentage, like gives you all the money. So like, if you want to help, because I am saving up currently for, well, college is expensive. I'm saving up for a car and an apartment to stay at, starting next summer. I'm gonna try getting my own place, so yeah, because I need like a good like area too, because I would stay in my dorm. Well, I might stay in dorm, I don't know. I need room for this stuff to film and all that stuff, so I'm doing this for y'all. I'm trying to stay in a better place. So if y'all can help me out down below, every dollar counts. It helps, but yeah. I just love seeing the support from y'all, because y'all are all amazing, and I love y'all. What else? Okay, so last episode started off with Pogo. I also feel like I'm about to sneeze, so if I sneeze, I apologize. But last episode started off with Pogo, and we get to see what he did from the 60s onward. He was one of those space monkeys. You know, they like send monkeys to space. I've never understood why. Maybe because they're smart and they kind of act like humans. Maybe, but they sent Pogo to space, and he was doing really well because he's like super smart and he's like getting everything right. And Grace is like helping, so I wonder what she does, like what is her job, like if she takes care of animals, if she's a scientist, stuff like that. But there was an accident and he got really badly injured, so Reginald Hargreaves gave him some kind of like shot thing, which I think is similar to what he gave to Luther, to make Luther all big, buff, muscly, hairy man. Which he was already strong before, but that made him like really big. And so I think that's what that is. So I think, and it healed him and all that, so it's really interesting that there's that. What else happened? We got to see that Luther actually saw the dad before everyone came and met. So he actually took a bus all the way to where the Umbrella Academy, where they grew up at, was, so he could like talk to him, be like, hey, I'm your son. But the dad didn't believe him, was kind of being a jerk to him. So that didn't go as well as he planned on it going, and he basically told him a bunch of mean things and like told him I don't have a son, leave. So poor Luther in that situation, because he's always kind of looked up to his dad. He's never like, because his dad's not the best person, to be honest. Taking my shoes off, by the way. His dad's not the best person, but he like was always the nicest towards the dad. The dad was kind of nice towards him. He was number one, but just seeing how the dad was acting towards him kind of made him like lose some hope. Yeah, what else happened last episode? Oh, everyone met up together and they were like, it was really cool. I loved it. Was last episode the one where they had the let me see. Yes, oh my gosh, they had the best moment last episode with Vanya, Klaus, and Allison. They were all together in the beauty salon thing, and they were just dancing and being amazing siblings, and I love that because they have like a really good connection, them three. Like, I love their bond. Like, they just seem so cool. They seem like the cool ones. Diego's cool and all, but like they're like the cool, like I'd hang out with them kind of cool. So yeah, it was a really good episode last episode. I'm trying to think if anything else happened. Oh yeah, Diego 5 and Lila went to, was that last episode or the episode before that? No, it was the episode before that, but then at the beginning of last episode, we found out what happened afterwards. And Five's basically like, there's something fishy about you, leave or I'll kill you. If I see you again, you're dead. And Diego's like, there is something suspicious about you. So she kind of left, took off. And later on we saw her again, and she was actually fighting Five, and she did really good. She's like really fast, so I wonder if she has powers too. I don't think she does, strictly because she's, well actually, she is pretty young, but not too young to where I think she possibly could have powers if she's from that time period. Maybe that's why they were going after them. Maybe they were trying to get powered people to join them. So she might have powers actually. I just need to know which ones they are. I didn't know what powers she would have. Also, the little boy, Harlem, he has, I think he might have some kind of power because he calmed Vanya down and he like has this glow to him. And I think, I don't know, I don't remember exactly too much. But it was kind of like, whoa, I think he might have some kind of powers maybe. So if he does have powers, that's very interesting, and I really want to see what they could be. Hopefully he's okay and doesn't cause any chaos. Because if he has like episode like Vanya, whenever she has like her, like she freaks out and it's tied to her emotions, she goes crazy and like destroys things. So I hope he can maybe, if he does have similar powers or something like that, he can maybe get a grasp on them hopefully. If not, that'd be kind of bad because they're still trying to figure out how to do their part. Vanya, that is, trying to figure out how to work her powers because they're really strong. So if he has anything similar to what she has, his powers would be really strong too. But yeah, Five and Lila fought, and the handler came out. And they're like, hey. So now they also got I forgot they also got an invitation to go see the dad. To go eat lunch with him or something, that brunch or something. So that's basically where we are now. So if you like my reaction, you managed to stick through the intro, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. Also check out my Patreon down below for full uncut early release reactions. Help the channel and Ko-fi. Check out my Instagram and Twitter down below. And yeah, let's get right into the reaction. Hope you enjoy. Ooh, why is it? Oh wait, that's when Five came, right? Or one of them came at least. That's Allison. Are we gonna see what Allison went through? Yeah. Like whenever she got here? Queen. Oh. So many Funko Pops just fell. But that's how excited I am to see Allison. Allison backstory. Well, not backstory. I just like to see Allison. She's one of my favorites. She don't have a voice. She can't even tell him to shut up. Okay, that's good on her, honestly. I'm proud of her for punching them. And what are they gonna do? Chase up to her? She is an Umbrella Academy student, kid. She has all the agilities. The parlor. These are all queens. That's what she knew. She wanted to marry him. I hope they get back together because I really like them together. He seems like a really good person. And she needs somebody good. And Luther, I just can't see that working out. Sorry, I would be very uncomfortable for it to keep happening. Handler would just not bother. Like, I prefer you not to crush your win vibe. Yeah, yeah, just like leave, please. Yeah, this time also Luther's gonna be sticking up for him all the time. Also, is Five ever gonna get an actual name, or is she gonna go Five for the rest of the show? Team Zero. Oh, that's kind of iconic. Team Zero. I mean, honestly, it's a cult. They'll be prepared. They'll do it. And also, why is he doing yoga at his tidy whities? Does that look like a diaper? Is it a diaper? It's tidy white. Is that a diaper? Ooh, that seems satisfying. I like all that cracking.
My name is Klaus and I'm an alcoholic. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, what is? Jill. Well, technically there is no cost, right? The cost just kind of happen. Unless the rumors cause you bad luck, like if that's an actual drawback to the power, then I'm like, okay, don't use it just right away, but... I love her. And he's trying everything on? Oh my god, it's like, she literally can make like servants. Like these are all her servants. Can they like, stay around her? She deserves them, she's a queen. Oh no, whenever she does this, she gets like a hunger from, I don't know how to describe it. She gets, It's like an addiction to her.
No. More. Allison.
See, she gets like an addiction, like a hunger from it.
Allison.
She's burning him.
More.
But he did burn her with coffee, so like, eye for an eye.
More.
See, she gets like a hunger from it. Which I don't blame her. If I had that power too, I feel like I'd probably get like, it's like a drug to her. That's the drawback. You like him.
Oh my god.
She got the patio set. What happened? Did you just possess him? Oh my gosh, Dave, see, I just realized it's clicked in my head. That was Dave! Yeah. Also, tell him you have a child. I feel like that's something good to know.
I found this pamphlet with your face on it. Oh no. You're like an outsider in your own family. You hope that being a soldier will prove something to them and prove something to
That's why he did it.
tell you, Dave. This is what I signed up for. It's an honor to die for my country.
Not.
That's what you peaceniks don't understand. You have. Yes, I do.
Dying for a country
Enlisted.
that doesn't care for you. Handler, what are you doing? I wonder if Allison's husband came with her. Also, I didn't know Allison, once she tells somebody, I heard a rumor, that she can keep telling them things. I thought it was just like a one time, like I heard a rumor that you did this, and they do that, and then they're like out of her control. But she can keep them like as servants. I'm just putting that like in my head. Well, I've been knowing that since this episode, but I was just like, oh, Diego. I'm just like rethinking about it. Allison, hey. Klaus? Vanya, is everyone gonna be here? Where's Luther? Luther and Ben. Ben's there. Is he crying? Or does he just always have that face on him? Maybe he's like has depression or something. Is he crying? Is he just stressed? Is he constipated? What is up with him?
Not only have you burglarized my lab, set my... Now that is interesting.
Yeah.
Quick rundown. I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
She's using it now.
Not a good idea. Yeah. It's fine.
She has control over it now? She can like do it now. I feel like she's learning control. Ooh. No, it's Ben. He said, I'm Ben. That's kind of how I expect things to go. I kind of was hoping he wouldn't, but at least he's still talking to Five.
That's ridiculous. He would never hurt anyone.
What do you think?
You heard these kids.
What do you think that whole meeting at the consulate was all about? It is a conspiracy. We have to stop him.
They're gonna work with the mom?
Paleozoic, Jurassic, and so on. We can do something
Yeah.
about this one. Man's greatest flaw. The illusion of control.
But like they got past this, like, before.
Can change in a matter of seconds.
True.
One could overthrow an empire.
Television. Who's that dude? What's he doing here? So sweet. They're gonna take his teeth out? Ah, his dad's a dentist too. Yeah. I would sing Harlem. I mean Harlan. Show your powers, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of dangerous. They better stay safe. Nothing better happened to them because Vanya does not have good, Who is there? Carl? I was saying Vanya does not have the best relationship things, but Carl is watching them. Vanya, you need to start protecting that girl because Carl's gonna come and try to hurt her. Oh. What does it say? Is it spelled something out in blood? What does that mean? Eye for eye, maybe? Is that... info? That's when they're meeting? Okay. That was the Umbrella Academy season 2, episode 6. Okay, so this is another amazing episode of the Umbrella Academy that I actually, can I speak properly, that I actually really enjoyed. I was really excited to see Allison, how she met her husband. That's what I wanted to see. Like, I was like really excited to get him, like, I want to see Allison and how she met her husband. It was just kind of cute. Like, and whenever she said her name, I was like, Allison. It was like, oh my gosh, poor thing. Cause like, yeah, I don't know, she's my favorite character. And then after Allison, it's Klaus. Well, Allison and Klaus are both up there. I was like really excited. I like both of them characters. And Vanya's actually like really growing on me this season. Who else? I'm looking at the back of this Funko Pop. I have all the characters down. Ben, it's always been iffy. Number 5, personally, I don't really like him that much. Like, I like his attitude, but I don't like him as like a person. Diego, he's okay. Luther, I don't like him. I'm sorry. It's not that I hate him. There's a difference. I don't like him. Characters have to earn my likings. Allison has. Vanya has. Klaus has. Ben, there. Baby Pogo, absolutely. Dad, no. Okay, oh my chair is so loud. I have to apologize every video because it's... Okay, so... so yeah, we got to see how Allison and Ray met, which is really cool, and those people with the slime were always so nice. They were protective from the beginning. I love them. Okay, so then they said like, let's get rid of the numbers about the kids now because we're back to the future. It went right from that to on Lila's throat, and then they made a deal. Actually, I'm gonna get into that. So basically, 5 and the handler made a deal. Basically, if 5 kills the commission, like lead heads, then she can take charge and actually get them in a place where there's no apocalypse, which would be really cool. Don't know if he's gonna be able to do that though. Maybe because they're like, okay, like this, like Lila, why don't I help? And they're like, well, we need 5. 5's like better. Why don't we just get everyone to help, right? Like they all have powers. Allison can like rumor them and turn them like into her servants in a second. Vanya has powers, a bunch of powers. Diego has. He can be like a good assassin with all like the curving of knives and all that stuff. 5 can teleport. Lila, she's a good fighter. We've seen her do amazing work. Who else? Klaus can literally bring the dead back to life. Luther's super strong. Like these people could all be very useful. Even Rafe and Dave, he fought a war. He maybe died, but still. So. Speaking of Dave, since I just mentioned him, let's get into that. Oh my gosh, poor Dave. He already signed up. Now I gotta watch the next episode. I keep saying I gotta watch the next episode. I gotta watch the next episode, but I really need to go watch the next episode because like I want to see what's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be posted at 5 p.m. Let me see how last time I posted at 5 how that video did. Okay, it did pretty good. It did like the same as normal videos, and it's kind of later, so yeah, it did about the same. I'm posting this one at 5 too, so I have time to actually watch 2 episodes today. So there should be 2 episodes on Patreon by the time this is coming out. Maybe. Don't 100%. There's gonna be possibly another episode of Patreon, so go check that out if you want to help support the channel. I could do that, even like help support the channel. But honestly, like, please help. No, but it means a lot to me, and the more I get on Patreon, the more content I can make, so that's helpful to y'all too. So they said no more numbers, by the way, that they're calling each other. Now they're Team Zero, which sounds really cool, so I want to see that, Team Zero, that sounds cool. Allison. So we saw, again today, Allison's powers, how she uses them, and how they can be addictive. She's addicted to her powers when she uses them. It's like a drug to her, just like Klaus has alcohol and drugs. She has her powers. She gets a little, like, crazy. I don't want to say crazy, because she's not crazy. I'm, like, good for her on doing what she did. But, like, she was hurting people, which they were hurting her first, but at the same time, she's usually different than that, and like she has like, you can see it in her eyes, she like loses it a little bit, like she gets like happy from it, but not in a way like she wants to be happy. It's like hurtful to her. Also, we had the meeting with the dad. He's a jerk. He made Diego stutter because he was being really mean, and I was like really sad for Diego. And Diego told Grace about what the dad's doing, so that's probably not going to be a pretty sight to see. I don't care. Yeah. And the powers, they all get to show their powers off more. Vanya has more control over her powers. Yeah, we all saw their powers. Ben can now possess Klaus. That's interesting. And at the ending, 2 things important happen. Well, 30 technically, because 5 agree with the deal. He's gonna kill the people, all that, the commission people. Vanya and Sissy, the husband, caught them kissing and making out in the car, and hopefully not doing more, because that'd be even more awkward for the husband to watch. And hopefully he doesn't do anything, but he's probably gonna do something. Hopefully he doesn't harm Harlem. Harlan. He's innocent in all this. And that dude died. Elliot died. Assuming he's dead. He got his eye stabbed, his teeth and blood everywhere. He's written out with blood. I don't think they said eye for eye on the floor, so I don't know, Swedish. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. Also, check out my Patreon for full uncut early release reactions. Check out my Instagram and Twitter down below too. And check out my Ko-fi house for the channel. Thank you all for watching. Bye!